Sachin. He writes that he has 7 SIPs of 50,000 rupees and he wants to increase this by 10% and asks if he should go for the new funds or increase the existing SIPs.
Depends. One, he should get his, if seven is also more than enough. Maybe it is not a very desirable
Yes.
kind of
Hmm.
seven funds, you will have overlaps within the fund. But if it is, most investors start and then keep adding funds. That may not necessarily add any meaningful value. So I would say that, even these seven funds, there might be a scope to reduce few. He should keep in mind two, three things, two, three principles. One is that he's getting exposure to the full stream, full scale of the market, which means he has a good combination either through a multi-cap fund or through mid-cap or small cap, that he's getting exposure to the full market. Then it is managed by varied professional. Just having four funds of the same fund company will get you a very similar kind of style. So he will be able to de-risk it from a fund manager change. He will get diversification of his style, diversification of his portfolio across market. And if those two things are possible, and I think this can be easily achieved with 4 or 5 funds at most. So I would say, rather than adding funds, he should work towards reducing some and investing more in the same in those same funds.
I've heard you say many times have a balanced portfolio.
Yeah.
Is this what you mean by that? You should reduce it and have a balanced portfolio?
No, I'm normally, I always keep telling people that if you're getting started, start with a balanced fund. That gets you even wider exposure, because in a balanced fund you have equity, you have debt as well. Here, 7 SIPs. I'm assuming that he has these 7 equity funds, and he wants to diversify well. That is another way. But somebody who has gotten started and is in equity fund, then 4 to 5 fund will actually do the job for him.